Unbelievable. I mean, to be honest, I stepped out to watch warm-up and I had goosebumps just talking with some of the fans and hearing the music and just seeing the people there. Like, it's for a preseason game, it's pretty amazing.
A lot of positive you can take away from these two games. The goaltending was phenomenal. Gervais playing the way he plays. A couple of the younger guys getting on the scoreboard. What did you like from the last two games?
You know what? Obviously we know what Gervais brings, right? He competes every night, no matter what. We're just happy with, especially Friday night, the way we bought into our systems and the way we played. I think tonight we were a bit nervous at the start and then a little bit nervous in the second period. We kind of sat back on our heels and they took it to us. But I think as the game went on, just to see the guys compete and fight back was really nice to see.
Dylan Pierce is one of the only guys left who's on PTO, had a solid game yesterday. Just thoughts on his play last night?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the guys had solid games, and myself and Ben are going to have some tough decisions to make on Monday, and that's what you want as a coach too, right? Like, you want competition, and you want these guys to make it hard for us, and that's why we're here, and that's why we do that job. And when players do that for you, it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing.
How big was it for Tyler Bredin, a guy who's struggled with injuries the last 2 years, to go the distance last night, give only one goal, and just kind of bring that confidence into the regular season? You know
what? Brenny's a very talented goalie. We watched him through camp in Utica. The game in Binghamton that he played, like, if it wasn't for Brenny, like, the Utica game against Syracuse could have been a lot worse, and Brenny made some massive saves, and you can see it in his game. Like, I wasn't around the last few years, but he's very confident right now, and that's what you want in your goaltenders, right? You want him to be confident, and Brenny saved us there was 5 or 6 minutes there where he had to make some huge saves for us, and he did that for us last night in Reading.
Just what are your thoughts, season opener a little bit over a week away, takeaways from the weekend and heading into next week in Worcester? Yeah, I mean, we got a lot to work on, obviously. Like, we hadn't even worked on our special teams yet, so we came in here, had a hard week of practice. We competed. We worked a little bit on our 5-on-5 system. We didn't even work on our special teams, and the way the guys engaged and got involved, I thought they did a great job. And now this week we'll get back to work. We got 6 days to get ready for Worcester. We're going to split our week off. We're going to have a fun day as a group and have some team bonding and get ready for the season. How good is it for all three goaltenders to have a solid performance heading into the regular season?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was important for everyone to get some time on ice, right? We have the privilege of having 2 preseason games, so we took full advantage, make sure everyone got out there, and it's good. It's good to get your feet wet early before the real thing starts, and I think everyone was happy with how it went.
It's got to be nice for Welsh, a guy who kind of didn't seem that much time in Utica and New Jersey's camp, but to kind of get some time here.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, he'll be a big part of our team. Everyone always is every year. So excited about what he can do and the way he can help our team out.
Obviously it's preseason, but how big is it for you guys to take two preseason wins heading into the regular season next Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, again, just a lot of things to get on the same page about. But yeah, preseason wins are great. Any win's great. But yeah, no, everyone and the coaches, everyone's pretty happy about it. So.
When's the last time you scored a goal here?
Oh, we're going on almost 6 years, I think. Yeah. Yeah, pre-COVID for sure. Yeah, it's a long time, but it still feels the same. It's good. Yeah.
How nice was it just to get on the board? Like you said, despite any reason to go and assist, for these fans.
Yeah, it's you want to play the right way, but also if you can get on the score sheet, I think that adds more to the confidence. So playing with great players, and we got a hell of a team. I'm excited to continue to work with these guys. 2 big wins for you guys in the preseason. Played well defensively, offense got a couple of goals. How big is it for you guys to get these 2 wins? Even if the preseason, but heading into Worcester, having these 2 wins under your belt. Yeah, again, I think it's huge for the confidence. We had a really hard training camp. It's not over, but we pushed each other. We had some systems in play. I think we stuck to our systems both games, and yeah, it's great to just get that momentum and let's keep it rolling now. When I talked to you earlier this summer, you talked about adjusting to the North American ice again. How's the last week been? Finally getting into a game tonight. Yeah, I think being in Utica really helped me to get my feet under me and get that week and 2 preseason games up in Utica. So I think that made tonight a lot easier for me. But yeah, it's still going to be an adjustment. There's less time and space, bigger bodies, physical games. So just one day at a time. You had the regular season home opener to look forward to.
didn't like that. But you've been skating here a good portion of the summer. What did it feel like to step out, hear Dan announce your name again, and get back out?
Yeah, you get chills. It brings back so many memories and so many that I want to create with this team here. I think it's going to be a special season, and I just can't wait to have a day off and get back to work on Monday.
So 2 goals last night, a fight tonight. It's gotta be nice to get those 2 preseason games under your belt.
Yeah, no, just getting our legs back under us. It was a nice training camp, very competitive, and it's nice to help out wherever I can. And just seeing the new group we have, seeing us gel all week, it's been really nice. And I'm very excited to see how we are.
Must be nice to hear the roar of the crowd after that fight.
Yeah, no, that's something you definitely miss in the summer. Obviously, it's nice to get back home, see your family, but the last little bit of summer, you just itching to hear that roar, and tonight you just reminded me why I kind of told everybody I didn't want to go anywhere else but here. I fell in love with this place last January, and I just love it here.
Did you notice the new goal horn?
I did, yeah.
It's a train horn.
It is a train horn, and I threw me off a little bit, but it's a little louder, gets the crowd louder, and the boys were fired up.
For yourself, what do you take away from these 2 preseason games?
Just the compete level that we had. New coaching staff, new systems. They want us competing hard. We want to play within their system. We want to make the simple plays, and we want to be a hard team to play against. So the last 2 nights, I feel like we did that very well, and we just want to keep it rolling into the regular season. We want to be a team that's, teams don't want to come into our barn, and they hate to see us coming into their rink.
It's got to be a step in the right direction for you guys, even though it's preseason, take 2 wins this weekend.
100%. It builds confidence. Guys are getting touches. You're playing with new guys. You're getting that chemistry going. And, just being on the road yesterday, being able to get a win in Reading, and then coming into a packed barn, you never see rinks with this many fans in preseason. So, we just want to win for them. We want to do as best as we could, especially after last year where we stood in the standings. We just want to bring it every night for this crowd and for the city. And, it was definitely big for our confidence.
Add some added physicality on the blue line, Wizard, Peter, Graves. How nice is it to have that, after losing a guy like Skio?
100%. After seeing a bunch of the guys we signed this summer, we knew we were going to be a physical team, and losing Ski is obviously tough, but getting guys like Chewy, Boislard, I guess, and Gravy in there, it's really nice having them back there causing havoc, and it just makes it a lot easier for the forwards.
Season opener, week from tomorrow. What's the plan for the next 7 days?
Just get our systems right, get together, gel as much as we can as a team, both on and off the ice, and we just want to be as ready as we can. We want to start the season out with a bang and start on a high note.